Salutations folks, it's Dante here with your weekly resource pack roundup. Let's get Smurfy with it. Okay guys, here we are, and this pack is a Dragon Dance, created by Steel Feathers, and it's an RPG, slightly cartoony looking resource pack, which is all done in hand-drawn pixel art, and it is absolutely beautiful. Now I will have to say at the outset, it's still a work in progress, so you will see a few things which aren't textured, but you can already see from the things that have been done, it's well worth talking about. So, starting where we normally do, you have got the standard vanilla flowers here, so these are one of the things not quite been done yet, though these two here, the daffodil and the poppy here, are quite delicious, so you get an idea of what is coming. Heading over to the brick ship house, you can see the jungle wood logs here. Absolutely beautiful. I really do love the striping that connects together perfectly with the little eye knot there. You can see the ferns here filling up the plant pot with its own little custom blue texture there. Now, it is a brick ship house. The red brick is very colourful. I really do like the kind of terracotta, reddy kind of orangey mix. There are a couple of bits where it doesn't connect perfectly, but you know what? It's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. Heading through the very taverny like old style doors, and again this is an RPG kind of pack, really does look nice. You can see inside everything does look da bomb, if I remember how the kids use that term. Starting off, we have our vanilla clock and compass, although we have a nice red back to the item frames there. Now, onto the household appliances. We have a dispenser, dropper, hopper, and furnace. The UI is vanilla, but with a lovely text laid on top. And do note that you can tell the dispenser from the dropper due to this little death warning. So obviously, if there are arrows or lava in there, get the heck away! What are you doing, dude? Look at the lovely speckles on the hopper there, and the furnace is a gorgeous design. We have our cauldron here and our jukebox. Now, one of the things not textured are the trap chests, so obviously they're going to be very different from the regular chests. So, and have a look at the leading on the windows. Really do like that little touch. So, heading over, you can see a chest here, again with quite a plain UI, so really showing off the items here, like the swords and the shovels and the pickaxes. We have our note block, vanilla ender chest. We've got our anvils here. Love the cracking work there on our very damaged anvil. And a couple of little spots on the regular anvil. So you can see most of the items here. Again, vanilla UI on the brewing stand if it will let us in. And I really do like the much simpler enchanting table with the galactic alphabet written in the book itself. Heading over, you can see the bed. Works together. Again, this pack keeps things simple. Stops them being stupid. Now, I'm going to head out here, head over to the little cathedral here. We, of course, have Jeeves and Jeeves. Now, the mobs have not been skinned as far as I can tell. I have had a good look round researching this pack, so I'm not going to spend too long on the mobs. You can see here, all looking quite vanilla, but then again, everything around the mobs looks quite stunning. Same here with the paintings, all are vanilla. But have a look at the ladders over there and the bookcases. Now again, going to shoot past most of the cathedral here, the penitentiary as it were. But you get an idea from this how the bookcases really work together. So in kind of a library situation, those bookcases would be sweet. Having a look, we have our coloured glass, again vanilla, but as I said, work in progress. But when you have glowstone with those little crystal patterns and the fences with that mix of wood, I really do think it is worth sometimes just adding this on. And again, with the way resource packs work now, you can add this onto any game, and all the textures that are missing are just covered with vanilla textures. So you're not really missing anything by slapping a really gorgeous iron bar onto your 1.7.2. So, again, here we've got vanilla mobs. I'll just be shooting past these guys. You know what vanilla animals look like. I will say we've got a wall here on the little mushroom hut. I love the swirly pattern already. So, vegetable patch is a massive change. We have our gorgeous little snoozing pumpkins there. That is pretty awesome with the vines curling and twisting like a fairy tale. We've got the heart-shaped lily pads. Before we get some rather gorgeous looking melons. Of course, we've got a slightly self-satisfied looking jack-o'-lantern, as if it's done something to be proud of. Again, apart from the food dishes, nothing really changed with the mobs with Sebastian and Alita. So I'm gonna miss them out this time. Don't worry, you'll get fed next week. Heading to the machine, you can see our pistons have rams on them. I'm guessing that's kind of like to symbolise the ram, the pushing power, rather than somebody's particular love of sheep. So we've got our sticky piston here with a big globby blob on top. Lovely little fizzle there with the redstone. I do love the little swishy pans as if it's just been laid down. And even the little switches there have got some lovely work on them. We've got our TNT. And sometimes it can be hard to tell when a block is on and off. This redstone lamp, you can really tell it's on. And I love the slightly gothic architecture kind of look of the lamp. Not going to go up and check that beam, but you can already see that these iron blocks spiffing. Head down to the cave of wonders. And here we are. You can see the lava. Very simple animation. Again, work in progress. Don't take things too seriously with this pack, because everything around this is really nice. So you can see the lava coming down. Again, the water is still, but when animation is added to this, I think it'll be awesome. So heading through, you can see all of the lovely detail work that's gone into the coloured clay box here. And you can see that the coloured carpet has that lovely swirly fleur-de-lune kind of pattern to it. Here we have our blocks, and I think these are the real piece de resistances of this pack, because again, hand-drawn pixel art. So you've got the lovely key shapes on the gold block and that beautiful dragon emblazoned on the emerald block. Diamond and has a lovely shine. But again, I think these packs, including the lapis there with a lovely inset swirl, is really gorgeous. Heading through, we've got our trees. And you wouldn't think that trees would be like a big highlight on a pack, but there's a lot of individual work here. So, you can see here we have our oak, lovely streaky multicoloured bark there. The wood pattern is quite complicated, but keeping that kind of plank look. And even the leaves are highlighted individually. Heading on to our spruce here, you can see the lovely stripy kind of broken up pattern you'd expect to see on a spruce, and the needle kind of crystally look there with the leaves. Heading over, you've got slightly more plain. I think this is a tiger tree, isn't it? Yeah. I'm so used to the black stripes, I almost forgot there. With a lovely multi-colored bark kid, kind of like a white chocolate look. But again, the leaves are all individual. Heading over to our dark oak. This one is vanilla. It's not been done yet. It is still a new tree. So this one will be updated. Heading over. Same with the acacia, which is a bit of a shame. But you know what? Acacia's acacia. And finally with our jungle tree, with some absolutely spiffing looking lighted leaves. And I'm not sure I've ever seen a tree like this, but it does look like the jungle tree is covered in slightly grubby ball sacks. But you know what? Some people want ball sack trees. Obviously, we've got our reeds and our cactus. Now, this pack uses MC Patcher, and it did specify if you're going to use this pack, use MC Patch. So I haven't got my zoom on me today. But let's head to the nether. Here we are, guys, in the nether. And everything is looking lovely. It's particularly the portal with our emerald blocks there. Now we have our nether brick here. Looking quite simple, but again, I really do like the cartoony RPG kind of look. We have our nether quartz ore with a big crystal shooting out at us from the brick. And all the various patterns. Now I will say, we've got solar soulstone. One thing I do have to pick up with this pack. Not a face, not a murmur, not an evil soul of Kermit the Frog to be seen. But you've seen the glowstone already with that crystalline look. I really do love the way it kind of shines out at us. We've got our mobs again looking very vanilla. So I'm just going to shoot past these guys. For our Torch fans, you will be having a veritable nerdgasm. Hope you enjoy. And hopping up here, You can see everything works together. The cartoony look of the nether brick there, along with the stripy soul sand and the glowstone. It all does work together. I will say maybe the quartz ore is a bit too in your face, but then again, if it's in an RPG style pack, sometimes it kind of is. It is a fact that you're gonna want things to be quite obvious. Okay, let's head to the area of judgment. And here we are, starting with our cakes as usual. See there, a lovely cherry berry flavour as per normal, with a lovely white icing. Heading over here, you can see that the stronghold is looking quite cool as always. I really do love those iron bars, and as usual, holding back the lava, it really does work. Now, nothing's really been done to the ender eyes, so I'll leave that. Now, to our end section, you can see gone is the dead giraffe look, and instead we have this lovely speckled moonstone. The obsidian itself is more of a cracked purplish colour, so again, has its absolutely own identity. And back in the ground, you can kind of see the dirt has a Mario West kind of feel to it. Hopping across, we've got our sponge here, and our horse looking quite vanilla, so it's time for judgment. Well, this pack is a gorgeous pack. I'd say if you want something simple, something that's not too disruptive, this is the best pack to go for. I absolutely love all the handwork, and I would say the only downside to this pack at all is there's still a lot of work to be done. But guys, please just give this a go. I give it a couple of thumbs up. This is Dante Solablood signing off. TTFN. Bye bye.